exciting game in town, Las Vegas Gambit. And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Good morning. How you doing? Thank you very much. We got literally hanging from the rafters in this room, and we are delighted. Give yourselves a round of applause for having the good sense and the marvelous taste to join us. Yeah, I'll applaud you too. Welcome to Las Vegas Gambit. Here's the lady who deals our cards, ladies and gentlemen. A nice round of applause for the lovely Lee Minning, if you will, right over here. Oh, my... You are insane. Hi, Gamby. Hi, little guy.
Oh, take him.
This is my little dog.
This is Wink's dog. This is Gambit.
This is the first time we've ever taken Gambit to Las Vegas. He usually stays home.
I've been told to. Now, Wink did not know that we were going to bring Gambit.
I certainly did.
And Sandy
what are you doing?
If
you need a little help, I'll be glad to help.
That there are little treats.
Oh, it's a little treaty. There's a little treaty. You want a little treaty? Huh? There we go.
I have to show you this, though. You won't believe this. You see this right here? This is an original. It is a Gucci dog, if you find me, I'm worth calling home for bag.
Put a dime in there.
It's a Gucci bag with a dime in it and his phone number.
We've had Gambit for 6 years, and he loves being a television star. Gambit, good to see you.
He's a sweetie. Why don't you give him back to me?
All righty. And if he does any business, he'll do it on you, not on me.
I'm the dog sitter here today.
Who do we have?
I was going to ask if you wanted to meet that we have Gambit as our first contestant.
Right.
No, first let's meet Jufel and Gino Marino and John and Trudy Yermos.
Thank you. Hi, Marinos. Hi, Yermos. Nice to see you back. Jufel and Gina Marino are our current challengers on the show. Jufel is a field service technician. His wife, Gina, is a business student at Mount St. Mary's College, and they're here on vacation from Chatsworth, California, and have won one game in this match, picked up $100. Good luck and welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you both. Over here on their left are the Yarrises, John and Trudy. John is a stockbroker. Trudy is a therapist, and they have a little girl, and they're here to relax in the sun, and I hope they're having fun with us.
Yes.
They're from Boulder, Colorado, and they have won thus far $1,600. Welcome back. What a suntan you have. When we left off, we were right in the middle of a match. The Marinos had the first game of the match, as I mentioned, and $100. The remaining cards in the deck have been reshuffled and resealed. Lee, break the seal, please. And as our challenger, Mr. Marino, you get to cut the cards. By the way, our current any-21 jackpot is the highest it's ever been on Las Vegas Gambit. If anybody can hit a 21 in this match, they will win $6,000. That's for any 21. We begin the second game of the match by taking a look at this card. Lee, for a 3. Booze, food, or men? Which is it that has a powerful appeal to nymphomaniacs? Yarrises.
Men.
Right, men. It's been like that for years, and I guess it always will be. You want the 3, or would you like to pass it away?
We'll pass it.
The Marinos get to hang on to the 3. All right.
Take it.
Next question. Milwaukee, Minneapolis, or St. Louis? Which of these cities is called the beer capital of the world? Marinos.
Milwaukee.
Right, Milwaukee. Made beer famous, I guess. Take it or give it away?
We'll take it.
They'll take it. 5 and 3, 8. Here's to our friends and the... No, they want to keep it. Yeah, that's right. Here's to our friends and the strength to put up with them. So say the ads for the movie The Four Seasons. The author of the movie also directs and stars in it. Is he Robert...
Alan Alda.
You got it. Right, Mr. Yarros. Alan Alda wrote it and starred in it. You want to take it or pass it?
I'll take it.
Here it is. Got a 9 for that answer. Is it Yasser Arafat or Bonnie Sadr who heads the Palestine Liberation? Yarros.
Yasser Arafat.
Correct. Yasser Arafat leads the PLO. Take it or pass it?
We'll take it.
All right, they'd like it. 18. Freeze or play?
Freeze.
Freeze.
The Yarrises are frozen at 18, so Marinos, you need 19 or better. Obviously, an ace would give it to you and give you the match. Let's see what happens. Here's your question. Of course, if you miss a question, the game automatically goes to John and Trudy Yarros. You are a touch typist. Do you hit the space bar with your index finger, your pinky, or your thumb? No coaching now, audience. Your index finger, your pinky, or your thumb. What do you use to hit the space bar?
Pinky.
No, the thumb, and the game goes to the Yarrises, John and Trudy. So that evens up things at a game apiece. And we're going to be back right after these words, and somebody is going to roll dice for over $24,000 right after this commercial break. match, each of you have a game, so whoever wins this next game could go over here and definitely will roll the dice for over $24,000. If somebody can hit a 21 in the process, it'll be worth, remember, $6,000. First card, game 3, rubber game, lead for a jack. Who was this country's president 25 years ago? Harry Truman. What?
Truman.
Pardon? Yeah, Ike was your first answer, and that is one of the very stable rules on Las Vegas Gambit. We accept whatever comes out of your mouth the first time. You changed it to Truman, but your first answer was Ike, Eisenhower, and that is correct. So you control the jack. Dwight Eisenhower. Keep it or give it away? What do you want to do? Keep it? All right. See, that's what happens when you have too much time to sit there and think about it. Let's see now, am I right or wrong? Next question. He's mad, he's bad, and he's busting loose. Who's busting loose in the movie with that title? Verisis. Time's up. Richard Pryor's busting loose. He stars. Marinos, you control the card.
We'll take it.
Here it is. You've taken a 2. All right, now listen carefully. Chaucer, Homer, or Milton? Who wrote the Canterbury Tales?
Chaucer.
That's correct. Chaucer wrote the Canterbury Tales. And you control the next card.
We'll take it.
Here it is. Jack plus 4. Freeze or play with a 14. Matches at stake. What do you want him to do? What would you do if you were up here? Some say freeze. You're going to freeze. All right. John and Trudy Yaros, Marinos, have frozen with a 14. You have a 2 showing. You need 15 or better to roll the dice for over $24,000. The Wolverine. Is that a baby wolf? Just answer yes or no. Is a Wolverine a baby wolf?
No.
You're right. It's a member of the weasel family. You're correct with your answer. Next card. 12. So you need a 3 or more. One thing you don't want on this next draw is a 10. Which is the longer flight? Los Angeles to Honolulu or Los Angeles to New York? No coaching. Which is the longer flight? LA to Honolulu or LA to New York?
LA to Honolulu.
That's correct. LA to Honolulu by roughly 100 miles. You need a 3 or more, but you do not want a 10. Next card. Too much, and the match goes to John and Trudy Yaros. So John and Trudy, congratulations to you. You picked up $200 for that match. Still, nobody's hit that any 21 jackpot worth $6 grand. We're going to go roll the dice for the Yaroses in just a moment, but to the Marinos, Jufel and Gina, the one card you didn't want was one of those 10s. A 9 would have given you the match, $6 grand, and the dice to roll, but you didn't pull it off. However, you leave us with $100. You make a beautiful couple, and thank you for being with us on Las Vegas Gambit. Ladies and gentlemen, Diogo and Gina Marino. We enjoyed having you both. Okay, Yaroses, chance to roll the dice now for the big money in our Gambit Galaxy, and is it ever big? Kenny, tell us what we're adding to the Galaxy of prizes this time.
Well, already in the Galaxy is a fabulous Mexican holiday, and to get you there, we'll fly the 2 of you via Western Airlines wide-body spaceship from Los Angeles to Mexico's exciting Acapulco. En route, you may enjoy Fiesta flight service furnished by Western Airlines. And today we're adding these beautiful appliances to our Galaxy. First, a Tappan electric kitchen, which includes a big side-by-side 2-door refrigerator freezer and a practical work-saving built-in dishwasher, cooking center featuring a full-size microwave oven at the top and a self-cleaning oven below, furnished by Tappan Appliances. It's valued at over $3,400. And here's another beautiful addition to your kitchen. It's the beautiful Kemper Tappan multi-storage cabinet with 50 storage compartments in just 36 inches of floor space. Easy grip handles and adjustable shelves may mean fewer trips to the market. Furnished by Kemper Tappan, valued at $1,250.
Of course, we already have a lot of nice prizes in the Gambit Galaxy. Things are in there like a beautiful grandfather clock. We have a piano in there. And, of course, lest we not forget, $5,000 in cash is in that Gambit Galaxy. So it comes to a total of $24,738 in cash and prizes. Who's going to roll the dice? Trudy, I thought maybe you might be the one right here. Now, remember, $100 for each of the 9 numbers you knock off the board. If you can knock them all off, you'll win the Gambit Galaxy worth over $24,000. You ready to go?
Yes.
Let's do it. Roll them, Trudy. And the first roll is a 6, and it's a double. Double 3, so that's good for a marker. How do you want to take the 6 off the board? You want it to be 5 and 1 or 6 or
just a 6?
3, 2, 1. All right, the 6 is eliminated from the big board. That's worth $100. Trudy, think about it. She rolls them and she comes up with a 7. Usually a very good number when you roll the dice. How do you want to do it? Number 7. All right, the 7 comes off. Pick them up, Trudy, and roll them. The next number is 7 again, and you can do it. It's a matter of how. 3, all right? Let's do away with the 4. Let's do away with the 3. You got 4 of them off. Let's keep going. And she rolls 10. And you can do it.
9 and 1.
All right, let's reduce the board by a 9 and reduce the numbers by a 1. 9 and 1. Let's look at the board for just a second,
Yes.
Trudy. 2, 5, 8, they're all good, or any combination, still good.
7 and 8.
Rolling for over $24,000. 6. And you can't do it. But you have a free roll coming because you have the marker. That's good for every double you roll. So you still have a chance to roll them. You have $600 so far. She rolls them, and she rolls a 12.
Can I get a marker?
Yeah, we get the marker.
That's right. You can't do that. You can't knock the numbers off the board, but you would get a marker because it is a double, so you get another free roll.
7 and an 8.
8, 5, and 2. They're still up there. Let's see if you can do it. 9, and you can't, and there are no more markers available to you. However, you did knock off 6 of the numbers, worth $600. We add that to your prior winnings, and that takes your total cash winnings to $2,400. The trick now, though, is to win the next match against the next couple that you're going to play against. And I'll tell you, whoever does come back to roll these dice is going to roll for a Gambit Galaxy that's going to be worth more than $28,000. Lee Minning, who's the next couple from the audience, please?
Let's meet Rick and Michelle Rattel. And we'll be right back after this message.
Let's say hello, everybody, to Rick and Michelle Rattel. I started to say Rick and Rattel, Michelle. Welcome to Las Vegas Gambit.
Thank you.
And I got to tell you, they are pretty much newlyweds. What is it, 10 weeks now, Rick? Is that correct?
Just about, right?
How's the old married life? Okay?
Terrific. Love
With
it.
a wife like that, can you imagine him saying anything else? What do you do, Michelle?
Housewife.
Housewife. How about you, Rick? What business are you in?
Sell cabinets.
What kind of cabinets?
Mostly kitchens.
Kitchen cabinets? Need
Right.
kitchen cabinets? You see Rick Rattel right after the show. Little commercial, it's not going to hurt, right, Rick?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, let's get things started. Good luck to you both. You've said hello to the heiresses. I'm sure you've met them,
Yes.
our current champions. Break the seal, please, Lee. And Rick, cut the cards. Now, at the start of every match, as you all know, we had another $500 to our Any 21 jackpot. So it gets bigger and bigger as our biggest jackpot ever. 21, Any 21 will be worth $6,500 in cash. You believe that for a 21? I don't have to tell you, we are giving away money all over this place. I tell you, $6,500 for Any 21. Whoever wins the match will roll the dice for a Gambit Galaxy worth over $28,000. So there's a lot at stake. And let me tell you, everybody in the audience, please think the answers to yourself. Don't even whisper to your wife or your neighbor next door at the next table, okay? Let's take a look at the first card. For a King of Diamonds, during the American Revolution, were the French on our side or the British side? Retell.
Our side.
That's right. They're on our side. You're French, aren't you?
We'll take the car.
Okay, they'll take it. I find it very easy to be true. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Were those lyrics made famous by Elvis Presley, Bob?
Johnny Cash.
Right, Johnny Cash. From a hit song, his first biggie called I Walk the Line. Keep it or give it away.
Take it.
What do you have for him, Lee? It's an 8. How many teaspoons make a tablespoon? 2, 3, or 4?
3.
No, yeah, that's right, 3. 3 teaspoons make a tablespoon. Didn't mean to scare you there. I looked at the 4 and I thought the 4 was correct. The 3 is right.
We'll
Keep
take
it or-
the card.
They'll have it, Lee. And they got a jack to go with the king
We'll
for a
freeze
20.
out.
So John and Trudy Yaros, you got to beat that with a magic number. And if you can pull off a 21, in this case, you'll have the game. $100 for the game, but $6,500 for Any 21. And that's what you need, the magic number. Does the U.S. Post Office handle more or less than 10 million pieces of mail each day? Does the United States Post Office handle more or less than 10 million pieces of mail a day?
More.
Right, 300 million, according to the Postmaster General. Lee, 8, and Jack, you need a 3 to win the game. Joey, Chuck, or Sydney? What's the name of a young kangaroo?
A joy.
Right, Joey is the name of a young kangaroo. Very good, you need a 3, not more than a 3 to take the game. What is it? Too much. And the game goes to Rick and Michelle Rattel. And $100 to go along with it. You're one game closer to rolling the dice for 28 grand. We'll come back with this match between the Garrises and the Ratellis right after this break.
If If you plan to be in the Las Vegas area and would like to see our show in person, write for information about tickets to Las Vegas Gambit, Tropicana Hotel, Post Office Box 18248, Las Vegas, Nevada 89114. Now, back to the game in Wink Martindale.
We did something recently we had so much fun doing, we're going to do it again. Next week on Las Vegas Gambit, for the second time, will be Singles Week, and we'll be playing our game with couples who've never met each other before they meet right here on this show. Remember, that's all next week, Singles Week on Las Vegas Gambit. I was thinking during that commercial break, I'd love to sit there and be playing our game of Gambit, knowing that if I come up with a 21, I'd pick up $6,500. Ritellis, what would you do with the money if you won that?
Don't ask.
Don't ask already. We have a lot of places for it. How about you, Yarosis?
We just bought a new house.
A lot of ways that would come in handy. All right, let's see if anybody's able to do it in this particular game. Here we go. Lee, first card in this game for a 6. He played Snowman, Burt Reynolds' sidekick in both Smokey and the Bandit pictures. Is he country singer Mel Tillis, Mac Davis, or Jerry Reed? Yarosis.
Jerry Reed.
Right. Singer Jerry Reed played Burt Reynolds' sidekick. How about the 6?
We'll pass it.
Right? Their tellies get the 6, and they'll take it. Right now they say we'll take anything. The White House is a popular tourist attraction. Now, do more or less than 10 million people visit it each year? Your tellies, more. No less.
Oh.
It's nearer to 2 million who visit the White House each year. Yarosis, would you like to keep it?
We'll take it.
Here it is. You picked up an 8 for that one by default, but you got it. According to the expression, is it a faint heart or a short temper that never won fair lady? Time's up. According to the expression, a faint heart, or the expression, it was a faint heart that never won fair lady. Next question. The characters were named Henry Gondorff and Johnny Hooker. They were played by Paul Newman and Robert Redford. Was the film MASH
The Sting?
Right, The Sting, the picture. Take it or give it away?
We'll take it.
They'll take the card, Lee. 8 and 3, 11, and 10 would be what? I don't need to say this, but I'll remind everybody that a 21 is worth $6,500 in cash. Here's the question. Listen carefully. Jack Frost, David Frost, or Robert Frost? Which one is the poet?
Robert.
Yes. Pardon?
Robert.
Yes, Robert Frost is the poet. Would you like the card?
We'll take it.
If the next card is a 10, you'll even up the match at a game apiece, which is important, but you will also pick up $6,500. You need a 10. Is it a 10? Yes! How about floating alone? Very nice. All right.
Thanks. Thanks.
Well, you knocked the heck out of our jackpot right in a hurry, and you couldn't be happier. All right, Trudy. Now, you got a house. You need money for the house, the mortgage. You got payments and all of that. He said you just bought a house. What you going to do specifically with the money? Any idea? That takes your winnings now up to $9,000. All of that's in cash.
She'll spend it.
You just think about it.
My horse.
He says, my wife can find ways to take care of that. Congratulations. That evens things up now at a game apiece. Whoever wins the next game of the match rolls the dice for over $28,000. Here is the first card in game 3. It's a 10, and this is the question for the 10. Was Waterloo Napoleon's final battle? Yarosis.
Yes.
That is correct. It was Napoleon's final battle. That's why they say he met his Waterloo.
We'll take it.
You have it. Was it the Duke of Wellington or the Duke of Marlborough who defeated Napoleon at Waterloo?
Marlborough.
Pardon?
Marlborough.
No, Duke of Wellington. Duke of Wellington. Would you like the card, Yarosis?
We'll take it.
John and Trudy take it, and they've taken a 5. 15. Freeze or play. All right, Ritellis, they're going to freeze at 15. And by the way, after you won that $6,500, I'll remind everybody we reset the any 21 jackpot at $500. Ritellis, you need to beat a 15 to win the match and become our new champions. On a regulation basketball court, how high does the basket hang? 8, 10, or 12 feet? On a regulation basketball court.
10.
Right, it hangs 10 feet high. First card. You need a 6 or better to become our champs. We're going to stop because we're out of time. We'll be right back while you think about what could happen. The Ritellis and the Harrises playing it off on the next show first thing. We'll see you then. Lee, have a nice day.
You too.
Lee Manning, Mink, 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 Martindale, Mink, Mink. We'll see you. Bye.
Some members members of the week's studio audience will receive dinner for two here at the Follies Bergère and a pair of beautiful Timex digital watches for a man and woman furnished by Timex. Some of our contestants today will receive Samsonite Trendsetters Elite Bar and Counter Stools with wraparound back with imported hand-woven natural wicker.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content. You can play free games and win real prizes.